let's do the warm one first.
I agree.
That way we have the ice for it. Welcome back, everyone, to another week of energy drink reviews. I'm back from my vacation.
I've been back from my vacation for a while, but still feels like I'm on vacation. We got a Celsius, and Amino Energy, and a C4. So these two are like sort of pre-workouts already. This is a pre-workout. This was like...
This one's actually no longer a pre-workout.
Well, C4, they still make C4 in a pre-workout form.
I know, but this one's not.
Oh, okay.
This one doesn't have
I just meant like the brand.
Yeah.
Brand.
This one, I don't really...
Super Brain Performance Fuel.
Yeah, this one's like more of like a mental thing than a physical thing. It doesn't have...
Oh, wow, it has 0 calories. This has 5. This is literally the first time that we've had anything other than our coffee one that we tried that was literally other than the 10 calories. So it goes 0, 5, 10. Really excited for this. This is going to be a really good day. I already know it. I'm going to love all these.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to do the warm one first. So we're going to do the Amino Energy. This is typically branded as like either a pre-workout or like almost sort of like a kind of like how you would take coffee. Like you don't necessarily have to have it as like a pre-workout, but like it gets you through the day in sort of a healthier manner than a typical energy drink. I've already looked over the ingredients and I think it looks really good. Give that a look over because you can explain the ingredients way better than I can.
I'm the not fun guy that everybody hates. Apparently.
You'll just ruin it for me.
Yeah.
Good.
So when I look at this, like what I'm going for, like when I'm working at Blue Man and stuff like that, like I look at this as like a electrolyte drink. Like
it's only got 100 milligrams of caffeine too, so it's like it's not like one scoop of amino powder has 50. So it's like, and it's just from green tea. I didn't.
Yeah. So this is
fully look at that, but
it's. What was I gonna say? I don't know. It does say that it's an electrolyte drink. I, however, don't really see how it is more of that, like a Gatorade or a Powerade. There's not that much sodium in it. There's not a lot of magnesium. There's not a lot of potassium. I don't know why they would say it that way, but like so there's something about like, the way this tastes. Like this feels very refreshing to me, and like it's hot, and I don't want like just like an energy drink. It barely meets our quota for what we consider to be an energy drink.
Just meets it.
So you got some essential amino acids. And I've talked about a lot of this stuff before. A couple preservatives I'm not a big fan of. Where I talked about sucralose. As far as a workout beverage is concerned, it's going to be good because it does have the essential amino acids that are going to help preserve muscle, prevent the catabolization or breakdown of said muscle. This is something I would like to. I like to have it because it doesn't have a ton of caffeine in it, and like I said, it does just feel refreshing.
Yeah.
And like you said, it's coming. The caffeine's coming from green tea extract. It's just not straight caffeine endogenous, so it's more mild.
Yeah.
It's a more mild effect.
It's not like a buzz, like, and really all three of these are kind of going to be that way today, but it's not like a buzz that you'd get from like one of your classic like Monster energy drinks, or like, you know, you're not drinking like a Bang energy or something like that.
Yeah.
It's a little different. But
I don't have anything too completely negative or too positive to say about it. There's nothing stand out as about this. Yeah.
I'm biased. I love amino energy powder.
Smell it. It's very juicy.
Smells like almost like a strawberry. Ooh. It's like a mix between a strawberry shortcake and like one of the pink or red Starbursts.
Yeah. Yep. I definitely see that one for sure. No artificial coloring. So clear.
Cool.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yes.
Cheers.
So good.
It's pretty good.
I've had this one. I've had that one already. I have not had any of the flavors of the Inivity that C4 has.
It definitely tastes like it's branded. citrusy strawberry. Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's a very refreshing drink. It's kind of like what was the one we had like a couple weeks ago? That was
I'm not sure which one.
it was one that was like strawberry flavor that we had.
Yeah, that was
And
pretty
then-
good.
And we described it as like a crisp, refreshing summer drink.
Oh,
Was it the
was
3D?
the one?
Was it 3D?
It could have been. Yeah, it was like it was the one that was. Was it that or was it the cotton candy one? Because I know the cotton candy one we described as like you feel like you'd be like sitting like a girl, like a girly drink, like you'd be sitting next to the pool.
Yeah, I feel like that was the
sipping on it.
that was the 3D. It was cotton candy.
Oh yeah, it was the 3D. My bad. I was thinking C4.
No, I don't see just your basic white bitch just sitting at the poolside pounding the C4.
Just pounded up pre-workout.
Did you imagine? Has Lexi ever had pre-workout? It's just sneaker and C4.
Pre-workout. Dude, the old Jack 3D. Did I ever tell you about the story of my very first pre-workout experience?
No.
Well, let's talk about it when we crack open the next drink. I'm gonna go with the C4 just for the spirit of things. Now, the very first time I ever tried a pre-workout, it was the old-fashioned Jack 3D that basically had like cocaine in it, and showed up. Ooh, I like that. It's my kind of drink.
All I smell is your hand. That's
It
it.
stinks. Oh, ooh, that smells good. Meaty. No, but it was that old-fashioned Jack 3D that got like banned. It's like illegal to have now. And it randomly showed up on my doorstep, 2 packs of it, 2 or 3 packs. And it had like writing on it, like penciled in writing on the old Jack 3D logo. Like it had like numbers and letters and stuff like that. And I didn't order it. Took it in. Knew it was pre-workout because I like did a little research on it. Tried it, and I went insane. It was insane.
See,
'Cause that stuff
actually-
was crazy. First of all,
They actually had
my
coke in
first
it?
pre-workout experience, and it had some stuff that was illegal for sure. And I called my brother, freaking out. I was like, "Dan, it's like I'm itchy all over. It's like my toes are numb. My head is itching."
When did
It's
you
like,
take
"What?"
that?
15, 14 years old, probably 14. And he's like, "Yeah, you're," because he was at college. He's like, "Yeah, you're okay." It's like, "That's what's supposed to happen when you take pre-workout, especially your first time." I'm like, "I'm freaking out." It's like, "It's okay." It's like, "Okay, I'm just gonna go get back to benching." I'm like throwing up 10 more pounds than I ever did before. But yeah, let's get back to it. C4, 0 calories. This is cool. I like the branding in this can.
Yeah, it is
It's
a
really
very,
cool. I like the
very cool
colors.
color.
200 milligrams of caffeine. Tea. Oh, a lot of tea. Sodium. Methionine. Look how it has sodium. Oh, it's not.
So whereas normally the other C4 drinks are like supposed to be pre-workout, it's saying super brain performance fuel. So I'm guessing the reasoning for marketing it that way is because when you say you saw L-theanine in here.
Well, it's got the tea, green tea extract,
Oh.
which has methionine in it.
So yeah, really just because they put tea in here, they're saying it's a super brain performance fuel. Made from fermented green tea leaves. Okay, if fermented green tea leaves, I could see them steeping that. Okay, yeah, better L-theanine, better quality L-theanine, increases your alpha brainwave production, so better cognition, better mental performance. To go along with your caffeine high, so you're not just jumping all over the place. Patented acetylcholine. I actually don't know what that is. Cognizant acetylcholine. I have to look that up. That's actually something I don't know.
What is it?
Acetylcholine.
by mouth, given as an injection to help memory loss due to aging, improve vision in people with glaucoma, and help with recovery in stroke patients. It's also used for Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson's disease, bipolar disorder, lazy eye, and other conditions of the brain.
Okay, so this actually has some preventative chemicals in it.
Yeah.
Enhancements. That's cool. I think we only have 2 flavors of these, so we'll see how this one pans out here. Flavor this supposed to be Freedom Ice.
I like those ice flavors. You like the fruity flavors. I like the ice, crispy flavors.
I mean, I like it. It just tastes like berry.
It's like a little bit more citrusy. I don't know. It tastes a little citrusy. It's almost like a berry Sprite.
That was very good. I like that they have that in there. I'm glad I know what that is
That's
now.
cool.
Because
Yeah.
it's not very often that you're going to see really any beverage that you can just get at a gas station that's going to have some have like more of an effect on your mind. Yeah. That's probably why it's like almost $4 for a can.
True.
So again, I don't. And this is something that I just learned recently. So a lot of the beverages that we've showcased have aspartame and potassium. I've said about it before. I've talked about it, but not too deep because I didn't know a whole lot about it. So the past week, I have learned that ACE-K spikes your insulin pretty high, and also through a different couple research venues and studies have shown that it has a carcinogenic effect, a negative effect on your mental state, cause like depression, anxiety, is bad for your gut, for your liver. What else did I read in there that I listed off to you?
Cancer.
Yeah, that's the carcinogens. Yeah, just some negative stuff that I wasn't even really sure. So I started to dial back on my use of energy drinks that have ACE-K in them, just for that reason. Which kind of, having the mental effect in here of it being good with the acetylcholine, and then having something that it's also supposed to interact with you negatively mentally, just doesn't really make much sense to me. But it's over a prolonged period if you're at the exposure to ACE-K. So if you're someone who has energy drinks or beverages that have aspartame potassium in them a lot, or in large amounts, then maybe think about dialing that back and just like switching to energy drinks that don't have it in there, such as the Amino Energy or the Celsius that we have here, because those don't have either. It's freaking fly on me.
We're on to my favorite energy drink ever. Celsius. These guys. I don't think we've done a Celsius, have we?
No.
Wow, I can't believe we haven't done a Celsius. Love Celsius. The flavor's okay. It's like 7.5, but man, do I love the way I feel after Celsius.
I've had every single flavor, and this one is pretty high up there. They actually have one that have you ever had the cola? Like just
No.
cola flavored. That one's really good.
I've only had 4 flavors. I had orange, like kiwi guava or something
Yeah.
like that. This one, and then there's a strawberry one or something like that.
Probably, yeah. It's probably the most interesting notable thing about Celsius to note is that they label out all of the vitamins and minerals they've added into this. Um, some B vitamins, niacin, riboflavin, those just part of uh, your blood oxygen supply and production. Chromium. Chromium is good for you if you're having like some little bit of extra carbs during the day and you don't just want to floating around your bloodstream causing any oxidative stress and damage. So your body can actually utilize it. And then their Meta Plus proprietary blend consists of taurine, guarana extract, caffeine, which is coming from an androgynous source, gluconeurolactone. It's another thing I don't know what it is. Ginger extract root and green tea leaf extract. But the ginger root extract, ginger actually contains ginger or Shogal 7, which turns on certain fat burning genes in our body. So there's not a whole lot of energy drinks that contain ginger, so that's something really cool that's in here.
Important structural component, nearly all connective tissues. It is frequently used in energy drinks to increase energy levels and improve alertness. It can also be used to reduce brain fog caused by various medical conditions.
Well, then I definitely need that today because I'm feeling some serious brain fog.
Same, dude. Feeling it.
That's probably because I had to get up early today to go to volunteer at the gym.
Yeah.
That's such a bad thing for me about today. Like we do these age reviews on Thursdays, and it's the day that I have to get up the earliest.
There's nothing special about Thursday. We just did the first one on a Thursday. We can switch it.
Well, no, it's just like it's the only day of the week that I know that I have off.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's why I suggested it because this is the only day I know that I know for sure I'll be able to do it.
I like how we're not getting a lot of caffeine today. Like we're not getting an overly crazy amount of caffeine. Like when we did the Bang Day, we had 450 each. They all had 300, right?
Well, this is 200 in this one.
This is 200 and 200. So that's 200 each, and then this is 100, so that's 50 each. So we're getting 250 instead of 450. Whereas normally we have like two 200s and like a 300 can.
Yeah.
Today we have two 200s and a 100. But, oh yeah, I didn't smell it.
Definitely smells. It smells like a Kool-Aid wild berry drink, which is what it is. Hey,
I'm not eating.
there.
Cheers.
Cheers. That doesn't taste good to me right now.
No, it tastes bad to me. Why is that? It's like bitter. It's like weird. Interesting.
Is it because like one of these like sticking onto our tongue?
Why does that taste bad? Imagine we never had that before. We actually think that's what it tastes like all the time. Is it because these were too sweet? And this is like not as sweet?
Potentially. I mean,
This is weird.
I don't know. So we had this one first, and then, I mean, Ace K is like 200 times sweeter than sugar is, so maybe it just like overpowered compared to this one. So that is
Interesting.
possible.
I feel like I almost need to like. That's strange.
Is it because it's warmer?
I think the warmth definitely doesn't help. Yeah, no, the warmth definitely doesn't help. It's strange to me that it tastes like that.
I know I like this drink, but it just doesn't taste good right now. It makes me sad.
I know, that's so weird to me. It's a good drink. If you're watching at home, it's a good drink.
Yeah. Don't take our word for it.
Yeah.
just know that it's good.
It's just strange. Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking it's a little bit, it's like a combination of the fact that we've had these two sweet ones before, so then that doesn't taste as good, and then the fact that it's warm.
It's starting to taste better.
Okay, well I finished mine, so.
Yeah. I kind of like was trying to like wash out the flavors of the other drinks, perfect. Now that until the last little bit, it is starting to taste better.
Okay.
Okay.
You want to do the honors of putting your numbers in? Because I have mine.
Okay.
And then adding the booze in. See who wins today.
Alright.
I'm thinking the C4 might take the cake.
Maybe. Maybe, potentially.
I'm thinking it's C4 or Celsius, but I think C4 has it.
Alright, so for taste for the amino, I'm gonna give that an 8. I really like the juicy strawberry flavor.
Starting to feel it.
The C4, I'll give it 7.5. And then for the Celsius, I know that I like it, but I know that it's not like my most favorite thing in the world. So I'll give it a 6.5 just like you did. The amino for fun factor, I like its design. I very much like the smell, so I'll give it an 8.5. The C4, blue and red, pretty good design color or pairing together. It didn't really smell like anything to me that much.
I can smell it.
So I'm just gonna give it. I'll give it a 7.5 just because I like this. I like the design of the can. I like the design of C4. And then fun factor for Celsius.
I like Celsius. It's not. If fun factor is almost a little misleading. I like the can because one, I just love the sleekness of the can. Like I like that sized can. I like the black tops, and I love that they give you every bit of information about it.
Yeah, that's true.
So I don't really see. I wouldn't change the can.
No.
You know,
Yeah,
maybe fun. It's not as bright and fun, but it's.
I feel like
It's
an 8.
what I want on a can.
Yeah, I feel like an 8 is a fair number to give. Ingredients for amino energy. I'll give it a 7 too. A 7's okay with me. Pretty basic. Nothing too spectacular stand out with it. The C4, I'll give it a 7.5. Just because I don't now, especially now I knowing what I know about Ace K, I don't like that it's in there. I know C4 has energy drinks that have more natural sweeteners to them in there, so I wish they would just do that with all their products instead. So if it didn't have the cognizant